Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to yet another video, folks. The darts is back after what has been shocks and upsets in the tournament. We saw 17 seeds going out, and I hope everyone's having a great Christmas. So let's start day 14 of the last 32 of the PDC World Darts Championship. We've got 72 subscribers, so before we get into the YouTube channel, please hit the unsubscribe button. So first up, Wesley Plaisier against Gerwin Price. After ousting 9th seed Gerwin Price, Wesley Plaisier goes again in the first post-Christmas match at Ali Pali with Polish ace Krzysztof Ratajski and his opponent. Wesley Plaisier produced one of the shocks of the tournament in the second round when he swept aside a former world champion Gerwin Price by 3-0. Much was expected from the Dutchman of last year's event. He appears, if he's delivered on that promise this time round, with his clinical finishing, it has been particularly impressive across his 2 wins to date. But Plaisier will have to perform well again to see off the ever-consistent Krzysztof Ratajski, who was simply too good for Ryan Joyce in the second round. The Polish Eagle finds himself in the third round for the fourth year in succession, with his best run having come in 2021 when he reached the quarterfinals. The bookies favoured him here, but Plaisier has found to be feeling confident after eliminating Price. We think he has what it takes to upset the odds once more, but I'm going for Plaisier to win 4-3. Right, Andrew Gilding takes on Luke Woodhouse. A tight game is expected between the former UK Open champion Andrew Gilding and ever-improving Luke Woodhouse. Often the man who rises to the big occasion, Andrew Gilding is once again playing some excellent darts on the TV stage. The 55-year-old averaging 99.01 with his 3-1 victory over the 8th seed Chris Dobie in the second round. The former UK Open champion, also impressive with his first round success against Cam Crabtree. Looks dangerous opponent right now, although Luke Woodhouse numbers aren't as impressive as he dropped one set in wins against Boris Kritschmar and Max Hopp. Woody has been in solid form in recent months. He is bidding to eliminate his run to the 4th round last year. Gilding has been consistently impressive so far though. He has won 3 of the 3 previous meetings, and with Woodhouse 2 of those coming in 2025, we're back in Goldfinger to move into the last 16 to win 4-3. And then, after receiving a bye in the second round, Jonny Clayton returns to the Ali Pali, taking on the Dutchman Niels Zonneveld. Jonny Clayton has long been a consistent performer at the PDC World Darts Championship. He didn't even need to turn up to his schedule in the second round contest with Dom Taylor, his opponent, failing the drugs test prior to their match. Clayton received a bye as a result, but meaning he hasn't been in action since 15th of December when he defeated Adam Lipscomb 3-1 in the Reality Comfort. The 5th seed will certainly not have it easy against Niels Zonneveld though, and with the Dutchman eliminating the former world champion Michael Smith in the second round, amid of a 94.52 average. Zonneveld stated with the aftermath it was the biggest win of his career, but he is bound to be feeling good about his game ahead of this third round encounter. Multiple major winner Jonny Clayton is undoubtedly the favourite, but Zonneveld is playing some best darts of his career, cannot be discounted. Over 5.5 sets looks on this one. I'm going Clayton to win, but Zonneveld to get at least 2 sets, but I'm going for Clayton to win 4-2. And then the evening session, the veteran Swede Andreas Harrysson is enjoying a thrilling run at Ali Pali. The next faces dangerous German Ricardo Pietreczko in the 3rd round. It's been a fine tournament so far for Andreas Harrysson, who is making his Alexander Palace debut at the age of 50 after stunning 12th seed Ross Smith in the first round. The Swede accounted for the crowd favourite Monomoto Sakai in the second, averaging 88.06 in a 3-0 victory. Ricardo Pietreczko is one the number of players who have reason to be promising in recent years. He'll be fully back to himself at least match of last year's run to the 4th round. Pikachu held off a stirring fight back from Dave Chisnell in the second round, eventually winning 3-2 in the deciding set, and his calmness under pressure in that contest will serve him in good stead moving forward. Both players are running in the similar tournament averages so far, but Harrysson has been playing at the top of his game, while Pietreczko has another gear in him For that reason, we are siding with the German over what is now for a longer format. I'm going for Pietreczko to win 4-3. And then Stephen Bunting against James Hurrell. James Hurrell will hope to upset the odds again when he takes on Stephen Bunting in the third round at Ali Pali. After being a run for his money by Sebastian Bielewski in the first round, Stephen Bunting made much more sense progressing in the second round. But seeing off Indian hope Nitin Kumar for the loss just 2 legs, the bullet has hovered around in the mid-90s when it comes to this tournament average, and has generally been a reliable performer on the Alexander Palace stage, most recently reaching the semi-finals last year. He should not underestimate the former WF number 1 James Hurrell though, who has already accounted for a seed in the tournament after outlasted Dirk van Dijvenbode 3-2 in a high entertaining second round clash. Hurrell hits a month of 10 180s in that match. That was incredible. While Bunting is known for his pleurisy on the treble 20 bed, expected plenty of maximums to be traded here. What has the potential to be a cracking game. I'm going Bunting Mensur. I'm going Bunting to win 4-1. And then Luke Littler takes on Mensur Suljovic. After somewhat controversial victory over Joe Cullen in the second round, Mensur Suljovic now takes on the world number 1 Luke Littler for a place in the last 16. Luke Littler overcame a sluggish start to see off Welshman qualifier David Davis in the first round. And it's a testament to the world number 1's talent that he can average 97.15 and still be below his best. The reigning world champion is yet to hit top gear in this event, despite winning all 6 sets. And he has played in that an enormous sign of those looking to prize the Sid Waddell Trophy from his grasp. Littler next takes on Mensur Suljovic in what has been the first ever PDC Tour meeting between the 2 players. He will know about the Austrian's slow play, though, but with that coming under plenty of scrutiny, and that he defeated a frustrated Joe Cullen in the second round. Suljovic will not change his style here and use any advantage can get. But Littler should prove to be better by dealing with the pace than Cullen did and add some value. Consider backing Littler to hit most 180s in addition to the biggest checkout. I'm going for Littler to win 4-0. That's my predictions then for day 14 of the PDC World Darts Championship. Leave on your comments below and we'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Bye, peace out. So, some big games in the Premier League, of course. We know Man United beat Newcastle last night. I was predicting Newcastle to win, but Man United did it as well. Nottingham Forest versus Man City. I'm going Man City to win 3-1. Fulham to beat West Ham 2-1. Brentford to beat Bournemouth 2-1. That's my prediction. Liverpool to thrash Wolves 4-0. Arsenal to beat Brighton 3-1. Burnley and Everton 1-1 draw. Aston Villa to beat Chelsea 2-1. Crystal Palace to beat Tottenham 2-1. And Sunderland and Leeds 2-2. So that's my predictions, guys. Bye. Peace out.